hit there. Let's get the latest from Iran with Tawhid Asadi, who's in Tehran for us. Tell us more about what's been targeted in Isfahan and Tehran and what's been the impact of attacks there.
Well, first of all, the domain of airstrikes is not limited to Tehran and Isfahan. We know that across the country in different cities, different infrastructure, including water and other facilities have been targeted. Starting from Tehran, we know that over the past 24 hours, the capital witnessed the continued nature of these airstrikes, targeting the areas near the Mehrabad airport, as well as overnight we received a report about the electricity blackout across the capital, specifically in the eastern parts of the capital, as a result of the attacks on the power infrastructure here in the capital. Also, we know that the capital witnessed the gatherings overnight of people who were out to protest against the continued nature of these airstrikes. Speaking of other cities, we know that in the areas near Karaj, located in the western capital, attacks are reported. In Isfahan, as you mentioned, the province Isfahan, which is known for a industrial center of the Iranian, let's say, the Iran, actually, we have reports about heavy bombardment targeting different facilities and infrastructures. U.S. President Donald Trump says these were military, but we know that according to the footages coming out, some of residential areas also have been targeted, and obviously that does not stop there. We know that in the city of Mahallat, 11, in the city of Zanjan, 4, and in the island of Qeshm, 4 people, in the island of Qeshm, 8 people have been killed as a result of these airstrikes, including women and children. Also, city of Bandar Abbas has been witnessing the sustained airstrikes by the Americans and Israelis. And this is on the one hand, while on the other, Iran is talking about its retaliatory strikes. RGT came out with this statement
deciding
about
on building this massive
wave of strikes,
and of course, Amazon's putting money to support it. Residents may not support it, but you're saying that Amazon.
What about on the diplomatic front, Tawhid? We've heard the U.S. Secretary of State say that the U.S. prefers diplomacy, that talks are underway. From Iran's perspective, how is the diplomacy going?
Rabbi Shmuley is a Zionist fucking pig. Here he is, right on camera. Hi, everybody. I have no problem saying it.
Ready for him to victimize himself?
Say your name. Say your name. I'm Salvo, baby. I have no problem saying it.
What's your phone number?
Why would I give a Zion?
Immediately with Mossad tactics. What's your social security? What's your address?
Say it all. Say it all. Say it all.
Zionist pig, relax. Why would I give a Zion? Why would I give? Excuse me, officer.
I called it. It took 5 seconds for him to sprint faster than I've ever seen him run in his life, right at the first police officer. This is always a tactic. Cry out as they strike you. What's your phone number? I'm being attacked.
Attacking me. I have it on video.
It's like a skit.
I have it on video.
I have it on video.
I have it on video.
I was just attacked.
He's threatening me.
I called him.
He's threatening me. It's the same playbook.
The Zionist. I didn't touch him.
He came over to me and I filmed him.
I have it on video. I just talked to him. I didn't touch him.
Threatening my life.
No, I didn't.
He has to be arrested, please.
I have it on video.
Please,
no, I didn't.
he has to be arrested.
They know who you are, bro.
Please, sir,
He has to be arrested.
Rabbi Shmuley, what happened to dialogue? What happened to dialogue, Rabbi Shmuley? Is this your husband? You let him in the street acting such a fool every time, huh?
Debbie, bring it here. This is what happened to me at the Fontainebleau Hotel. I won't put up with it.
Rabbi
Shmuley, why are you threatening me? He is harassing me.
Shmuley,
He's
why are
guilty
you
of a
lying?
hate crime, and now let's see if the NYPD.
It's a hate crime. He's harassing me.
I have it on video right here.
I was doing a video about this is about anti-Semitism.
I'm doing a
display.
video.
We're in the middle of an intermission.
Yeah, you're right. What is this drip? What is he wearing? Like, bro, what? Dude, can the dildo daughter fix this? This is, bro, his stomach is hanging out. What are these pants with these shoes? Are these moccasins?
It's about anti-Semitism.
I'm doing a
display.
video.
We're in the middle of an intermission.
Shmuley's content.
I was at the
attacked
table.
me, harassed me. He already called us fucking Jews upstairs. I have a woman who witnessed it. You called us fucking Jews.
I'm with my wife.
Well, is he not?
Over there. And he just attacked me. My name is Rabbi Shmuley Botevis, he will tell you.
They know who you are, Rabbi Shmuley. They know who you are, Rabbi Shmuley. You're making
attacked me, and this is a hate crime.
You're making a scene, Rabbi Shmuley.
That's a hate crime.
And this is a hate crime. Now, why did you walk over to me? Tell him. Why did you walk over to me? What did you say? Why did you walk over to me? What did you say?
Of Iran and Tehran. I put on a headset and spoke to one crew in the cockpit, locked and loaded, each and every day. I witnessed ingenuity, American ingenuity. I met the young Army officer who figured out how to neutralize maneuvering enemy missiles, saving countless lives. His commander confirmed that the whoops and cheers erupted in the Tactical Operations Center when his new approach was first successful. I met the Air Force intel analyst who refines target packages faster than the enemy can adapt. I actually gave him my card and told him to keep me posted on the ground truth. I did the same with his boss, a colonel with a heart the size of Texas.
So Clavicular has been blowing up all across the internet the last dork, but he
try and beat me up.
Clavicular could be facing...
Is he dead?
Like that, you should 100% get run over. But Clav
to his home under false pretenses and then allowed or directed his girlfriend to physically attack her. Jenny claims the situation escalated further when Clavicular allegedly prevented security from stepping in to stop the fight.
What are your thoughts on the charges?
20-year-old influencer and streamer Braden Peters, known online as Clavicular, did not have much to say Friday evening as he walked out of the Broward County Jail.
Just woke up a little tired, so maybe next time.
Fort Lauderdale police arrested him Thursday night on a warrant out of Osceola County. The warrant stems from an incident back in February inside this Airbnb rental on Sandy Park Trail near Kissimmee, which also
They came to greet the president, who they hope will rebuild their homeland. More than 1 million Syrian refugees are living in Germany after former Chancellor Angela Merkel spoke the historic words, "We can do this," during the civil war a decade ago. Now it's time to leave, says the current Chancellor.
Looking ahead over the next 3 years, as President Shara has expressed his hope, around 80% of Syrians currently residing in Germany are expected to return to their home country.
Germany granted citizenship to 83,000 Syrians in 2024, up from 76,000 in the previous year. 940,000 don't hold German citizenship. Most of them are under temporary permits the government can decide not to renew if Syria is considered safe.
Having traveled from all over Germany, they hope to catch a glimpse of their president. Many have lived here for nearly a decade and they hope to return to their homeland one day, but only when the time is right, they say.
Hundreds of thousands of Syrians returning in 3 years.
This developer accidentally caused the biggest drama in the Smash community.
Wait a minute, it's going to cost me more to have less. I mean, all the stuff I have here, it's going to cost more. Okay. I guess it's their way of saying, hey, Darren, we still know where you are. But you don't, because I don't live there anymore. Two big things there is they want to charge me more for having less. And you're looking at it right behind me here. The bike, the shed, the shack, whatever. And normally, I don't even have that behind me. I have all that either on the bike, it's just my storage, and then I live on the bike most of the time. But I haven't had an address, a real address, in, it's been about 15 years. I moved out of Alaska. I've been living on the bike, doing my thing. You could call it homeless, but, I don't have an address. I save my money, especially lately, on rent. I don't want to pay rent because I want to travel. I want to be able to go out of the country when I want to. I have a passport. I have all the things I need to pack up and get out quick. But the other thing was, I get this thing here from my last address. Somebody forwarded my mail to me from months ago. And I get this stack of mail, and one of the things is for jury duty, And I'm like, jury duty? Shit, I haven't lived at that address in so many years, and I've been getting mail there, and that's another thing I didn't know. Mostly junk mail. But I was getting some old stuff. I don't get any mail anymore. That's why I don't have...
"22 people have gone on trial in France on charges of murder and other serious crimes, centered on members of a Masonic lodge accused of running hit squads. Those in the dock include 4 military personnel from France's Foreign Intelligence Service, 2 police officers, a retired domestic intelligence officer, a security guard, and 2 business executives. One victim, who survived 2 assassination attempts, explains the consequences of the attacks.
Trouble du stress post-traumatique dont je n'arrive pas à sortir en fait depuis 6 ans, ça revient par épisode. Cancer et puis exclusion de ma profession également. Voilà, ça fait quand même beaucoup de choses.
Land to, do military.
Of healthcare support workers are women. What are you going to do if all those women start going home and making sandwiches and that's all they do? What is your economy going to do? What is your
This world's approaching Armageddon, so I guess some acid in it.
Stuff you said about Little Women. Why knock a classic?
You know, I.
Give me a C, C, give me an H. Give me a C, C, give me an H.
10 seconds left.
H, give me an I, give me a C, C, give me a C, C,
Turn to
give
pick
me an
row.
H, give me an I, give me a C, C. Chic, 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 chic.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron.
Chic, chic,
Yeah,
freak.
5 seconds left now.
Chic, chic, freak. C'est chic. Le freak, c'est chic. Le freak, c'est chic. Chic, chic. Chic, chic, le freak, c'est chic. Chic, chic, le freak, c'est chic. Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you, surely can be done. Young and old are doing it, I'm told. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's called a freak, they're doing it night and day. But now we'll show the way.
Alright, well, we're gonna fight for the farm, dude. We're gonna fight for the farm. So, let's just... Fuck, I can't out-farm you. There must be water in my ear, and that's what I feel. I'm trying to get it out. Because it's making my ear super itchy. But it's an itch you can't scratch because it's water inside my eardrum, dude. What's up, Spiky Solvent? What's this? What's the other part supposed to be? KTX, VKTX. I couldn't say that fast. That really fucked me up. Yeah, the Spiky Solvent, I was able to, boom, pump that out. But whatever letters you got next to that, I don't know what's going on there. You know what you need to do, dude? Ah. Blind donkeys playing scritch scratchy. Scritch scratchy. He's a scritchy and a scratchy, and I'm dead. Here we damage 90 tonight. Got the really good cash, get he's killed upright. Super good, whole lot of mistakes. That's his name. That's what he makes. Whole lot of mistakes. That's his name. That's what he makes. That's his name. That's his name. That's what he makes. Whole lot of mistakes. That's his name. That's it. See, you're a piece of shit. If I ever had to say somebody was a piece of shit, you'd be the first person. The biggest. Ran him straight into him. No, I gotta go, dude. Alright, this is done. A whole lot of mistakes. Making him that's what he's gonna do. Whole mistakes. Making him too. Now I'm gonna die. Playing with you. Whole lot of mistakes. Nothing to do. Like a boss. About to be level 6 dude. There he went. Turned to 2. What?
Now, the Switch 2 user set. Change it again.
Okay.
Now you don't own it. You don't own the Switch 2 no more.
You never did.
What?
Yeah, that was like a big thing about it.
Yeah.
That's why they can do what they do about the when you mod it.
No doubt. That's why?
Yeah.
Your bottom tower's under
That's why they can do something about it.
You literally don't even own the Switch.
Well, you do, but not. You don't own it that you can mod it and edit it.
Because Radiant just fortified your middle tower's under attack.
Own the license of it.
Jade's middle tower's under attack. Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Move it.
Force march.
It's my lane. You go wrong lane.
Dyer's courier. He bit the big one. There's a job opening in case anyone's interested. Courier. March! Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
Almost. Almost there. Nothing to it. Follow my lead. I box. with divine grace.
Radiant's courier got killed. So much stuff he was carrying. It's a killing spree.
Well, Muller's over. To the front! Your struggles begin. You'll be destroyed. A step towards victory.
Oh man, your middle tower just got destroyed. Jeez, man. They're getting whooped.
Your middle tower's under attack.
Oh my god! Four in a row. He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
No doubt. Our lines will never break. As the Pickus flies. My feet know the way.
Your top tower's under attack. Oh, your top tower's fallen. Whoa, killing spree. Oh, love and death to us.
Bomb time.
Morty, you're not gonna like this. Top tower's under attack. Oh, sheesh.
I must have them all. That's the right of it.
I don't know what was I don't know what I don't know what happened there, but it just stopped out of nowhere. That is a crazy headline.
Force march. My plan.
No, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower. Oh man, this guy's dominating. Under attack.
This way. With pleasure. I know. Fall in.
Oh, your top tower's under attack.
To war! I've got this. Almost there.
structures are fortified. Oh, jeez, Radiant's courier just got killed.
Wait, what's the... Oh, it's on tornado. Look at that.
Oh, not good. Man, you might as well save that energy because Radiant just fortified their structures. Under attack.
To what end? That's the right of it.
Look at that, Dad. I got a
Follow my lead.
Send it.
Nice.
I've got this. Clear a path. Almost there. Nothing to it.
Maybe now I can get the special chalice skin. There's a special chalice skin. Get it.
I know.
Top tower's getting hit.
My spear
What a mess.
leads the way. To me.
It's everything else here. Check.
To the front. Execution style.
Killing spree. There was a clipping issue. There was a hit detection issue.
I choose this path myself. Raha! My ire grows. What a view! Move it! We go! Thought as much. All in stride.
Killing spree. Whoa!
Everyone, look! I got wards! With pleasure. We can have all the fun.
Don't say it again.
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Indeed.
Oh, Rick! He's dominating now! He's dominating!
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, come on. The middle tower's
With
under
divine
attack.
grace.
Come on. Get with it.
And welcome back. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm Maria Bartiromo, and it is Tuesday, March 31st. It is 7 a.m. on the button on the East Coast. The Department of Labor announcing a new proposed regulation for 401k plans to increase potential retirement investment options for Americans. The deal following an executive order that President Trump signed back in August, which
Spears up!
Oh, geez, your top tower's under attack. Oh, man.
To war! Go, go! Battle awaits! Fall in! A step towards victory!
Morty, you're not gonna like this. The top tower is under attack.
Oh, sheesh.
Move out! Indeed. We go! This way.
You gotta get serious. Top tower's under attack.
You are dead.
All in stride. Mars ascends! Ready! Today you die!
Not really any left.
My feet know the way. My plate resounds. Under attack!
Ooh, Dyer, you gotta fortify them their structures. Good work.
I'm under attack!
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right.
Huzzah!
Oh, geez, Rick. The top tower's getting hit.
Clear up! Dogs are on us! I hunt!
Where's the party?
Oh, geez, middle tower's under attack. fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
Morty, middle tower. You might want to look at it.
Middle tower's under attack.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack. Ooh,
Great,
not good.
your middle tower. You can't use that anymore. It's gone.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez, they're swarming your middle barracks.
Oh, boy, Morty, middle barracks are gone.
Whoever that was, you're gonna end up in low priority, punk.
Calm down, Morty, calm down.
My glory shines!
Hooray, the enemy's
Oh my god! Four in a row! He's now dominating! He's dominating, Rick!
To what end?
They're fighting against your middle barracks right now!
That's the right of it. I choose this path myself.
Ooh, you denied your top tower!
Well, mother's over. God's moving!
They're fighting against your middle barracks right now!
I got this.
That. I missed everything. That she was great. Good thing I'm practicing here.
Your bottom tower's under attack!
Double kill. Ooh, your middle barracks just got wiped off the face of the map.
Get up on out of here, because Radiant has fortified their structures! attack! Oh, come on. The middle tower's under attack.
Oh, middle tower's under attack.
So good to see you. That's the right of it.
Your top tower's under attack. Ah, what a mess. Your bottom tower is gonzo, baby. Whoa, Morty, I've been across the cosmos and I've seen a ton of different realities, and let me tell you, this is definitely not a remarkable moment at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Dogs are on us.
Oh, Morty, uh-oh. You better hold on to your hat, because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby, 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now. Whoa, killing spree. Oh! Middle tower's under attack.
Holy crap, Ricky's unstoppable! Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack.
Oh, mega kill. Your middle tower's under attack. Your middle tower didn't fit the big one. I don't know if you know this, but your bottom barracks are getting attacked. Double kill. Oh, man.
He monster kills! Why don't you start taking things seriously? You know, your ancient is under attack!
Oh, the bottom barracks are getting hurt, baby. You know they're tearing into your bottom barracks right now, right?
Lovely golden lawns. Almost there.
Hey, Morty, there's no bottom barracks anymore. You know they're tearing into your bottom barracks right now, right?
Oh, man!
Morty,
The bottom barracks were
killing
my favorite, now they're not there anymore!
Blow me down. Well, Muller's over. A step
as if a real...
The air is tense. The air is tense.
There's something on your mind?
Watch.
Have a good day.
Yo, ain't no way they just hit me with a tax bill, dog. Investment offer. Yeah, nah, dog. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, but I already did this.
Come on then, Totter. Let's do this.
You go in the bank, right? We talk to the bull. Bank, Grover.
Money is a
Bank.
noble thing.
My total deposit was 1 gold bar. And I only have 445. My medium risk is applied in 10 hours. How's this work? Damn. So far I got the minus 10%. Well, I guess we'll wait a couple hours and maybe see what happens.
If you've no business with me, leave.
Bitch your ass up, dog. If I take my money out your bank, bitch. Bro's acting crazy like I won't smack him up. Hit him with snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, me and the big rat pop.
Just in time, I have some fresh fare in today. Come by again.
A serendipitous meeting.
They can't truly help me.
Oh, come on, do that again. I dare you.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
Yay, now I can start my bad seat opening.
Come on, man.
There's still forms in guest mode?
They should be here any minute now. I received your letter.
It appears to be a clue found in Duskwoods.
Yes. Good work. The more I read these words, the more they seem directed at me. To aid the poor.
Who would dare such a thing?
My lord, think nothing of them. Whoever it is, this amounts to little more than provocation.
Indeed. For now, we shall focus on catching the thief and recovering the seal.
Any idea where this might be pointing to?
Sunlight glimmers and spreads. It could be a body of water.
That might be it. Water reflects light.
Water reflects light.
What of the time stands still part?
Could be a body of water that does not flow. A lake, perhaps.
A lake? But there is no lake in Anand.
Or perhaps the point where streams converge.
A fine deduction. So it's pointing towards...
There is such a place in Anand.
I'm not convinced, but still, I'll see for myself. I'm still uncertain. I've returned. Greymane! I was on my way to the castle. Have you found any clues? Where time stands still while sunlight glimmers and spreads. Aha. Let's speak more as we go. They believe it's where the flow of water pauses momentarily. I see. My thoughts differ somewhat. Vague though it is, one place comes to mind. An ancient site on the cliffs near Halcyon. The site holds a circular stone floor, laid out perfectly, like a clock. Yeah, at its center stands a magnificent statue. When sunlight strikes it, the statue reflects that light, bathing everything around it in a radiant glow. Oh, the smaller surrounding statues catch the light as well. And together, they shine in a way that's truly breathtaking. No one knows who built it, nor when or how. It simply stands there, forgotten by the ages. Where time stands still while sunlight glimmers and spreads. I believe that is the thief's next destination. Ho! Ho! I'm afraid we must part ways here. There's another location that I feel compelled to investigate as well.
Mind yourself.
Yeah.
I ain't never doing that again.
Stop right there. You have a pass, don't you?
Pass? What pass?
You need a pass to get in.
Don't make things difficult.
Someone's looking for trouble here.
Feels like I'm talking to a brick wall.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If you want to go in, you need a pass.
Let go of me.
Don't even think about trying to sneak in. It's not just me here, you know. If only there were a single bridge to get across. Oh, Greymane. I'm a merchant who supplies herbs to St. Halcyon's House of Healing. There's a rich patch of herbs down below the cliff, but the path is so treacherous that no herbalist would risk it. If you build a bridge, I'll make sure you're well rewarded for your effort.
You look lost. You want to get inside, don't you? You seem reasonable. How about we make a deal? There is a quick and simple way to get in. Well, show me a bit of goodwill, and maybe I'll tell you. Think it over. Here, put this on, and you can come and go as you please. Keep your head down, and you won't get caught. But if you do, best forget you ever met me.
No idle chatter. Only money talks here. Shh. Scurry off now. I'll do what happened here is already forgotten.
Folks living under the blazing sun gotta have this blessed fruit too.
you having a problem understanding? Get out of my sight.
Away with ya! You've come. William says the clue led to an abandoned stone platform near Halcyon. Yes?
Yes.
My blindness shames me. Then the next clue?
Here you are.
Where the hammer's ring resound. Your last bastion. This one is clear.
I cannot imagine it referring to anywhere else.
Agreed. There, in times past, the hammer never ceased its song.
Anvil Hill.
Not the safest of places.
Yes, I'm aware. Still, I know I can entrust this to you without hesitation. Will you go?
Bring dirt to your ears. There's another brother getting out.
nicht Dreirad. I'll enjoy your
This is your end, Bane!
Northern barbarians!
Pound them into the ground!
Calling you bad would be unfair.
Break it then, Northern barbarians!
I'll slaughter!
I'll enjoy your death!
Absolutely decimated the fucking commander, and I decimated him with as many people as I possibly could in there. I just fucking flew in there. Easy.
Yeah? What is it?
Well met.
Good thing is, when I kill you, it's legal.
Yeah.
Very good. A Raw Raiders camp? I think this is something I should do when I was like way weaker. Everybody's already running.
Fighting you is like fighting a child.
I just wrecked your whole entire base. What are you talking about? Is that it? Is that everybody? Did I kill your whole entire base that quick?
I'll plant my banner in your body.
Oh, there you go. There's more. Right here. This is where everybody's at. Come on, scoop. Everybody right now. Let's go right.
I'm the killer here.
Do something, you bitch!
Dude, that's what it's all about right there, dude. Doing your thing and finding one of these things. what it's all about, dog. That was crazy. I would have never guessed. I would have never. Like, I just ran. I'm like, yeah, let's just, you know what I mean? What up?
This is an outline focusing on the things you care about. Bookmarks, bigger numbers, gameplay, keeping track of your users empire. Kind of defeats the purpose of this unit. Here's the trick. What? Let's ignore it. Wait, you can save now? That's That does kind of
Coin for a veteran?
purpose of that achievement. So you can literally
What's the job?
you can literally just get the bike and save.
Use your eye! I aim to make this quick.
I must find the seal soon. Have you any news?
I found the seal. Returned without resistance.
Then why steal it in the first place?
One must look upon the lowly even from up high. Ensure that black and white exist in harmony, and not leave wealth to stagnate, and forge the strength to guard those around them. A message. Each line carried intent. Fulfilling them is left to me.
So, the theft was meant as a lesson, and a warning to lead by example.
You've done so much already, my lord.
Even so, there is room to improve. Regardless of his counsel, I must ensure the poor receive more grain.
It gives one pause.
I find myself reflecting as well. For that, I thank you. Should I ask for your aid again, would you answer?
Of course.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, the only problem is it doesn't
Hail and well met, good friend.
Real. What do you do? Huh? Yeah, if you want. You gonna play it online?
All that's left, bloody stew again. What a surprise.
Yeah, go ahead and use your headset and you can
Another
talk to
bowl.
people.
All right. See, I've been thinking. We stomped the bears in Calfade, right? Why don't we take back our land next?
Yeah.
Well, have fun.
Cliff,
Have your little mic.
you arrived later than I expected.
Make sure your mic is set up.
Finally!
Set
Get your
all that
ass
stuff
over
up
here.
when you log in, when you go
Have a
in the
seat.
peak.
Grab a bowl of stew.
You mean to do it?
Take the weight off.
Okay.
Come on.
Any news
It
appealing?
is hard.
The jackals are strutting around like they own the place.
Not the black bears.
Nah, those bear cunts handed it to them on a
Okay.
plate.
I'll put it in. It's a little bit
Ludwig
full.
finally
So you
grew
gotta go in
some
a certain way.
balls.
Good. I'll be needing something to crush when I get to him. Right, I'll contact him. Palin wants
There
to
you
meet.
go, buddy.
Where?
The shrine.
Make sure they're on.
Where else? Hey, pig guy.
And then remember, they can
You
stretch
done
if you
cleaning
want.
up Calfade?
You can go
Good
like
to
this.
see you.
You're here.
And they
Sit
change
down.
in size,
You're in
see?
for a treat.
Look, Damien.
Same stew as
Now
always.
we've earned a
So
piece.
you don't have to always wear them small. But if they
Everyone's
fit the
finally
best that
back.
way, then obviously wear them wherever
Time
the
to
way
meet
they
some
fit the
old
best.
faces and settle old scores.
Music to my ears.
You two head for Beacon. I'll meet the informant at the shrine and join you after. Dwayne, never stop making that stew. Unka, I'm counting on you.
Those jackals are dead. I'm coming too.
No, you're going with
Huh?
Unka.
Just let me fight.
Not until you've cleaned that bowl.
Fine, fine. Bloody taskmaster.
Chapter 7.
Get over here!
No, please, I beg you! I'll teach you what I'll try again, I swear!
When I say, suck a fucking mouth!
No, don't pee in the pool. Right? Complete a daytime pool level.
You're headed to the shrine, right? I'll ride with you. Ludwig. Never trusted that bastard. Once. Yeah, he was always causing trouble. But to be in league with the Black Bears? Slimy serpent. Gian treated him like king, and thus is how he repays it. The thought alone boils my blood. Jackals, black bears, and they'll all meet their end by my blade. We're almost there now. Hiya! Ho! My ancestors. Don't tell me the Black Bears struck first. Oh, shit.
What?
Look around. See what you can find out. I'll let the others know.
This game is literally not even 1 month old. And I'm joking, I'm not. Listen, 31st, this came out the 18th. The 18th of March. This isn't even a month old.
I told you a grey men would be coming. The fucker is actually here!
Ow. I know I'm super bad with never using my horse, but that's because I want to explore everywhere.
Good idea.
You'll regret it.
Piss off.
I get your point, but charging in won't do us any good. We need to assess the situation first.
All we need to do is lop off Ludwig's smug fucking head. Simple as that.
I'm sure it's simple, but still, we ought to be patient.
Or maybe you're just a spineless sack of shit.
Ah, watch your tongue, or I'll cut it out. We've been gone a long time. If we're to fight, we need to know exactly what we're up against.
And now you're barking orders like you're running the bloody show. I was gonna scout their camp anyway. Never said we should charge in blind.
Think Palin will ever be the same.
Sure as
Oi!
shit can't get worse.
You got something to say?
We didn't say
That's
nothing.
You
Come
sure?
on.
Where you going?
Leave us alone.
I think they can solve every problem by barreling in headfirst like a damn boar.
The hell did you just say, huh? You want to see how a real boar charges, you cheeky fuck?
Now the fuck's your problem?
Eh?
Pack it in. Both of you.
Did you hear the way he just fucking talked to me?
I heard. But we don't have time for this. We'll need everyone against the jackals. Fighting allies comes first. Settle your grudges later.
Ugh. So everyone's just lining up to lecture me now. Is that it? Fine. Fuck it. You lot can use those big brains to track them without me.
Everyone's on edge.
Hard not to be. Their homeland's in ruins. First, we track down the jackals. Everything else can wait.
How many have been taken away?
It's not like we betrayed them.
How's the situation?
I feel like an outsider in my own homeland. It's crazy. There's folk who resent us. Resent how we abandoned Payloon. Don't want anything to do with us.
Fucking cowards. They just stood there when we bled. I'll go beat some sense into them.
Naira, don't even. You'll only make things worse.
So we're supposed to just let ourselves get shat on?
I'd have dragged Marius along if I'd known people would shut us out like this. Then at least we could eavesdrop on their conversations.
Hail, stranger.
Didn't think I'd let that pass, did ya?
I was over there.
Of all the rotten.
That's not nice.
Fine furniture is the key to a better quality of life. Furniture. I'll see you around.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery. Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Seems he's got plenty to keep him busy down in the command post.
Should pay him a visit soon.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, Matt.
Please go on in.
My inventory is full. I see why you told me to come in.
I'll have to keep watch. Hold! Not just anyone walks in here.
I just walked in.
Speak your purpose.
I literally just walked in. What are you even talking about? They just see me walk in.
This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here. Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion. This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here. Aye.
Fuck.
Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion. This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here. Where'd you hear that? Be that as it may, I still can't let you in. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion.
So it's always lie.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard?
Seems like we're gonna have to try every single one to get it.
You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. Hold! Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
Best viewers, Operation Acceptance.
Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
You're not welcome here either. Lie. We done the Malay show. We did the one with Jaguars. We did the Black Bears. We did No Faction. Now we're about to do the Bane Tribe.
Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you.
Alright, we're gonna do
Town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
We're gonna do Lone Jacket.
Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
You're not welcome here either. This Northern Man.
Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here. Where'd you hear that? Be that as it may, I still can't let you in.
Dude, I did every single
Surely the
answer.
jackals won't reach his ear.
The jackal stirred up trouble again just a couple of days back. We must put an end to those jackals.
It's time for the Blue Fangs to make their move.
I saw them slipping into the underground command post. You think they're up to something?
Hold! Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. Hold! Not just anyone walks in here. Speak your purpose. This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here. Where'd you hear that? Be that as it may, I still can't let you in. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. Seems my suspicions were warranted. I've nothing more to say to you. Please go on in.
Alright, let's look it up. And it's gonna be probably something I already said, but somehow I'm gonna say it's gonna work now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another Crimson. Luckily, straight after this, a big battle scene, really cool stuff. After this, a big battle scene, dialogue play. This mission is arse. It's not a great mission. Luckily, straight after this, a big battle scene, really cool stuff. I won't spoil the whole thing, but a lot goes on after this, so they make up for it. Okay, we're back here now. So we're going to click the second option again, Mysterious Faction. Right. And now we're going to lie again.
Not just anyone walks
Yep, we're going to lie again.
Speak your purpose.
Wait until his dialogue's done. As I said, the mission's very annoying. We're going to lie and we're going to click Blue Fangs as our option. Blue Fangs.
So you've
been poking around.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs. Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either. So you've been poking around again, have you? There are only two reasons someone comes looking for us.
Haven't ya?
There are only two
There's only two reasons someone comes looking for me. Okay, now we're going to click Leader of the Blue Fangs.
I see what you're after.
And we are nearly there, I think.
Can't bring a total stranger
Nearly there.
before Captain Paulus.
Not too bad, I guess. Maybe I was a bit of a harsh critic on this one. Okay, now we're going to click Leader of the Blue Fangs.
I see what you're after.
And we are nearly there.
That look in your eye. I see what you're after. I can't bring a total stranger before Captain Paulus. I'll need permission. Wait here.
Nearly there.
Captain Paulus.
Not too bad, I guess.
I'll need...
Maybe I was a bit of a harsh critic on this one. Now we are going to back out again here. Okay, there is more to it. We're going to back out here. We're going to go again to find another clue. Okay, this is us. Oh, this one's annoying. You got to lean on here and try and eavesdrop, and it's real finicky. So just bear with it. Eventually you'll...
I dream of him still. The jackals murdered him.
I'm sure of it. He's scheming vengeance on the jackals as we speak.
Where is Thorstein? I haven't seen him about.
I think he's down in the underground command post.
Hold! Not just anyone walks in here.
Get it and see when
Speak
you
your
play it.
purpose.
The end
Not just...
of the mission. Go Leader of the Blue Fangs.
That look in your eye. I see what you're after. I can't bring a total stranger before Captain Paulus. I'll need permission. Wait here. That look
Yep,
in your
click
eye.
that.
I see.
Wait for the dialogue to play.
I can't
And
bring
now we've got a
total
bit more
stranger before
information. We
Captain
can
Paulus.
finally
I'll need
get it done.
Wait here.
So now we're going to lie again. And we're going to click Torsten.
You even know the captain by name. Given the circumstances, I had no choice but to be wary. Forgive me. You can go on and head down.
Jackals, black bears, all the same
Wait,
in the end.
who goes there? How did you find this place?
I'm looking for Thorstein.
A black bear spy then, eh? Easy now. Stow your blades and step back. Well, well. Been a long time. Forgive them. We're all on edge these days.
That's fine. You've hidden yourself well.
Oh, we can't risk exposing our location to anyone.
Ah, you've arrived.
Indeed. Your timing couldn't be better. We've been devising a plan to reclaim Payloon. Those black bear bastards have been snatching folk, sending them to who knows where. Rescuing the prisoners is our utmost priority. We've already figured out where they're being held captive. Will you join us? Right. You can take care of the situation in the mountains.
I'll get going.
Good. Light the beacon once you're done.
What are you looking up? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I just look it up on YouTube. I find that easier.
It's an honor, Greymane. I'll guide you from here. Most folk dismiss the rumors of the Greymane's gathering again. But it really is good to see you all back in Payloon. Shall we? With jackals and black bears around every bend, Payloon hasn't known a quiet day.
Yeah.
Especially the black bears.
Go! Yeah!
This is everyone. Man, woman, child, doesn't matter. Put them in chains.
Hiya!
We tried to track where they keep the captives. But each time we approached, they'd kill one. Hang the corpse as a warning. We even tried a more covert route, but they sniffed us out immediately. More died with each attempt.
Yeah.
We feared we'd lose them all before long. Your arrival, that's the first hope we've had. They're holding the captives at the beacon tower halfway up Silver Wolf Mountain.
Hiya! Hiya!
The situation there's less than ideal. The jackals are on constant patrol. Luckily, I found a path that keeps out the jackals' sight. Follow it, and we can reach our destination unseen. Thorstein trusted me to get you there in one piece.
Yeah. Hiya!
From here on, it's best to move quietly and stay out of sight. If the jackals spot you, I shudder to think of the consequences. I've no doubt that you could cut them down, Greymane, but there is another way. Get there without giving them reason to sacrifice more innocent souls. All you lot do is run! Go right next to Gian! Where'd you go? Just getting started. Die! Take it in there. All you lot do is run!
The North has no place here.
All you lot do is run! Some action!
You didn't try to run.
Can't we just go in? Kill all those bastards? Oh, took you long enough.
The finest blade in Payloon returns. Thanks for taking care of everything so quickly. Knew you could do it. We were holding off on discussing matters until you arrived.
Here, take a seat. Oh.
Starting without me?
You're late. Come on. We've wasted enough time.
Oi, no fussing about. Get over here, quick.
Good.
What have you been doing?
We're all here. Let's make sure we all know where we stand. Our goal is to retake our great capital. It may be to our advantage that Muirden's holed himself up in Silver Wolf Mountain. In his absence, Ludwig, the leader of the Jackals, has taken to playing king. Even with the Blue Fangs and Greymanes combined, we don't even have half their number.
Oh. We're planning to fight or measure our cocks. Numbers don't matter. I'll slit the throats of every bear and jackal before they can blink.
You're an actual fucking idiot, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your ancestors must be proud, Jan. So eager to meet them. But this isn't a suicide mission, understand?
Grow a brain, you
To have a fighting chance, we need to target their weak points. Then, we concentrate our attack on the gates and walls. We'll hit the harbour next, and finish off with the mines that fund them. Do your part. See it through. And by dawn, the city will be ours again. Remember, skill won't save your neck out there. There's far too many of them. This is a mission with more lives than ours at stake. We cannot fail.
Yeah.
Then let's rouse the warriors.
Time has come to set things right.
It's been a long, hard road. Now, just one step remains. Thorstein's about to speak. Brothers! The time has come to unsheath our fury. To let our rage be brandished in steel. Our ancestors are calling us to take revenge on the blasphemous invaders who have defiled our land. How shall we answer them? Today, we will become one spear to pierce the hearts of those bastards! You see, the mission has filled the men with new life.
Their spirits do seem high.
We'll end this fight swiftly. By now, word's likely reached the enemy's ears. Best not give them a chance to brace themselves. Too many people here. Let's talk elsewhere. I need to tell you about Gian. But first, there's something at my quarters you should collect. Then meet me at the bridge, by the town gates.
Supplies are ready to be delivered.
Excellent. Did those bastards make any other moves?
Welcome back. Good Tuesday morning.
Today, I want to look at how the global economy will collapse. Specifically, how the US economy will collapse because of this war. Now, the argument I want to make to you today is that financial collapse do not happen accidentally or naturally. It has to be engineered. And this is a very hard concept for us to understand, okay? So in economics, there's something called the boom-bust cycle, which basically states that in capitalism, you have the economy booming, then suddenly, for whatever reason, it collapses, okay? It's called a boom-bust cycle. And the idea is that if you study economics, they teach you that this is just a natural part of capitalism, because in good times, people spend too much money. They become overconfident. And so then they waste a lot of money, and then it collapses. The economy turns bad, and so you have to focus on being more lean and efficient and resilient. So think of, gaining weight, okay? You gain too much weight, and then you feel bad, so then you lose weight. And that's the idea of the boom-bust cycle. The problem, though, is that no one can explain properly how and why suddenly the bubble pops, okay? What is the mechanism or trigger for the collapse? If you study economics, you will never ever know the answer. So we are going to focus on speculation today, okay? So again, the internet knows this, but I've never studied economics. I don't know much about economics, but I'm curious as to why this happens, okay? Why is it that bubbles pop? how do economies rise and fall, okay? So I'm not an expert, I'm not even a professor. Yes, I understand. But what I do is I engage in speculation for fun, for entertainment, okay? So just see this as a fun class where we're gonna explore some fun topics that have no scholarly basis, okay? All right? So just keep this in mind, guys. All right, so let's look at, very quickly, the main explanation for why booms and busts happens. And this is from Andrew Ross Sorkin, who is probably the most influential financial journalist in America. And he wrote a book called 1929, which looks at the stock market collapse of 1929, and he offers a very good explanation as to why it happened. Okay, so Emma, could you read for me, please?
Of course. Lengthy, uninterrupted booms like the one in the 1920s produce a collective delusion. Optimism becomes a drug or a religion or some combination of both. People lose their ability to calculate risk and distinguish between good ideas and bad ones.
Okay, so again, this is a set explanation for why there's a bubble burst, because it's delusional, and then it's like you fly too high, okay? But you're not supposed to fly, so then you fall down to the ground eventually. It's just gravity, okay? The idea of gravity. But what I want to show you today is there's actually another explanation, which is this is all being engineered. There are people behind the scenes who have the power to cause economies to rise and to fall, okay? So let me give you an example of this. All right, let's just say you're a bank. All right, you're a bank. And your job is to take those money, save it, and then use it properly in order to promote the economy, okay? So let's just say we put $1 million into the bank, okay? And what does the bank do with it? The bank then lends it.
Oh, very well. I suppose. How about a stroll?
Well, 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 look what the cat drugged in. Drugged? Is he on drugs?
On to the next grove. I suppose. In good time.
30 seconds till Jit goes ham in the dollar store, Morty.
Yes. Yes, yes. I suppose. The time has come. Very well.
Oh, your bottom tower's under attack!
I don't see why not. Yes, yes. On to the next.
Morty, middle tower. Middle tower's under attack! Whoa, initiating killing spree mode. Oh, middle tower's under attack.
There someday. I'll get there. Oh, very well.
Welcome to the secret shop.
Yes, yes.
Your bottom tower's under attack!
Oh, very well.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good. Morty, bottom tower under attack! Oh!
Come here. Yes. Where is the threat?
Oh my god! Four in a row! He's now dominating! He's dominating, Rick!
I'll get there. Let them not threaten the Enchantress. Too late.
Ooh, oh, not good.
There is nothing that can stop this man!
Yes.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, cause Radiant just fortified their structures.
I suppose.
Your tower's under attack. Oh man!
I suppose.
There is nothing that can stop this man!
Your middle tower's under attack. Come on, get with it.
On to the next grove.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack. at my bottom tower. It's looking pretty good. Morty, bottom tower under attack. Oh! Bottom tower is gonzo, baby.
Oh, I'm open all night. Like a drink of fresh spring water. Yes, yes. Oh, very well.
Oh, jeez, your middle tower's under attack. Great, your middle tower, you can't use that anymore. It's gone. Like dire structures are fortified.
Leave me alone.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray! Oh boy! Whoa! I can't. What a good work! What a good work you did.
In good time. Yes, yes.
Nothing that can stop this man!
What sort of prize is this? What's this? I'll get there eventually. Trees are not so good with motion, you know. I suppose. Are you lost? I believe I will.
Out to entrepreneurs, right? So maybe I want to start a restaurant, and so I borrow $1 million from the bank. Okay. Question: how much money is in the bank now?
Radiant just
It should be zero, right? Okay, that's math, guys. Look, if I take in $1 million and I lend it out $1 million, I should have zero, because that's just basic math. But that's not the answer. The actual answer is $2 million. And what you need to understand is that each bank has the ability to print its own money. And the bank is a mechanism for liquidity in the economy, okay? And this is a great illusion. This is the delusion, okay? Behind the economy, where money is just an idea, it's a concept, it's a collective hallucination. All right. Now, but the problem is there are thousands, tens of thousands of banks everywhere. So how do they know how to coordinate together? Okay. And this is something else you need to understand about the system. There's actually something called a signaling mechanism. Okay? So all these banks are separate, but they are linked together into something called a central bank. Okay? A central bank. And what does the central bank do? The central bank signals whether or not to lend money or not to lend money. And this mechanism is called the interest rate. Okay? Now, again, if you study economics, what they will teach you is that depending on the interest rate, if it's low, maybe 1%, or 5%, or high 5%, then that would determine how consumers behave. If the interest rate is 1%, what this means is I can go to the bank, get money, and buy a house, right? If it's too high, 5%, then I don't want to go to the bank to buy a house. And this is what you're taught in economics class. But there's actually another explanation, which is the interest rate is not to signal consumers or homeowners to buy, but rather for banks to lend or not. Okay, does that make sense? Because the banks, what they can do is, depending on the interest rate, they know that, okay, my job is to release more liquidity into the system, release more money into the system, and therefore I will make it easier to take out a loan, okay? But if the interest rate is high, then I know, okay, I must not release too much liquidity in the system, therefore I will make the loan application hard, okay? So, in other words, the interest rate is not set in order to guide consumer behavior, it is set in order to coordinate liquidity in the marketplace. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so these are two very curious aspects of this system that people don't really understand. So, in order to understand the system, I will explain to you how the world works. Okay, and I explained this before, but I want to summarize and apply it to this scenario. Okay, so the first thing to understand is that we live in Plato's cave. Okay, meaning that we're all chained to the floor and we're all watching a screen. And behind is this great fire where the elite create puppets so that we can collectively hallucinate our own reality. All right? And this mechanism that allows us to coordinate our imagination is, of course, called money. Right? So think of money as God, right? And so what money is doing is it's focusing our minds in a certain way that creates our reality. All right? So remember this idea and keep this in mind. Okay, so because of this concept, this allows us to create the world that we live in today. Okay? So remember how the world is structured. You have the empire, but then you have the game masters. Who are the game masters? They're the people in finance. Okay, and this includes Bank of International Settlements, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, Wall Street, City of London. Okay, so these are different financial organizations that coordinate together, and they are the game masters. And what they do is they control how US dollars, which is the currency of this game, they control how US dollars moves around the system, okay? So USD. And this creates, of course, the global economy. But you cannot allow people to think that they're actually a set of people manipulating this game, because then people will think this is not fair, it's not transparent, right? It's not a clean game. So what you do is you create multilateral organizations called the rules-based international order, like the WTO, UN, and you make them believe that, oh, it's these impartial organizations that actually control the game. So it's fair and it's transparent and it's accountable to the people, okay? And then you reinforce this using media, education, and culture. And together, these three will create the values and norms that make us believe that this is a fair, open, and transparent game in which we can all win, okay? So that when there's a collapse, it's not because there are people engineering this collapse behind the scenes, it's because it's a law of gravity. This just happens naturally in this game. It's no one's fault. It's just like we were too lazy and corrupt, okay? All right, so certain things to remember about the system is that this system is not as clean as you think because there are opposing forces to it. All right, and these opposing forces are forces such as nationalism.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We have an amazing show for everybody today. What do we have, Crystal?
Another wild morning. We've got a Trump truth to reckon with. He says he's very much indicating he'll just walk away from Iran, leaving the Strait of Hormuz closed. He tells the world to go get their own oil, that he's done with it. So I don't even know where to begin with this. So
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Right. Also, that's maybe quite related. He's seeing some of the worst poll numbers, if not the worst poll numbers of either terms of his presidency. So there's a lot going on there. Some new analysis too of just how dire things may be for him and where we are heading. National average for gas is officially over $4 a gallon. Our oil analyst is going to join us to talk about the level of disruption and what would happen even if Trump does unilaterally taco now, what that will mean for the future. Meanwhile, global ramifications of that oil blockade are spreading rapidly. So we'll take a look at that. Israel yesterday passed a death penalty bill that is only for Palestinians in another new disgusting low. We also are going to pick up the story we tried to do yesterday. We just couldn't fit it in the show about the IDF assaulting a CNN photojournalist and the fallout from that. And then had to take a look at Trump's ballroom. Apparently it's coming with a new nuclear bunker.
Yeah, wow.
Great timing, really.
Time to put the tinfoil back on? Oh, it was on yesterday.
A little unsettling there.
Go home, but like maybe we put it back. Maybe all those people who've come up to me in the last several months to tell me that there's a data center under the ballroom. Maybe they were
onto something.
Maybe they were right.
They were onto something
Trump
for
just
sure.
says the stuff out loud. All right, before we get to that, thank you to everybody who's been supporting the show. BreakingPoints.com. We did our AMA yesterday, which was very enjoyable. You can, of course, have access to that if you want to sign up for our premium program. Otherwise, please hit subscribe to our YouTube channel. I believe we are now at 1.98 million, just a mere 20,000 YouTube subscribers to go to hit the coveted 2 million mark. We get no plaque. It's just bragging rights, but it is, of course, thanks to all of you. And if you are listening to this podcast, please go ahead and share an episode with a friend. It really helps other people find the show. Let's go ahead and start then with the unilateral potential Trump taco. And let's put this up here on the screen, literally breaking as of this morning. Let me go ahead and read it. All of those countries that can't get jet fuel because of the Straits of Hormuz, like the United Kingdom, which refused to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, I have a suggestion for you. Number one, buy from the U.S. We have plenty. Number two, build up some delayed courage. Go to the Strait and just take it. You'll have to start learning how to fight for yourself. The USA won't be there to help you anymore, just like you weren't there for us. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is gone. Go get your own oil. This fits very much with a late-breaking story last night. Let's go and put the Wall Street Journal up there on the screen. Alex Ward over at the Journal. I highly recommend the follow, by the way. Excellent reporter. He was also the person who broke the Roe versus Wade story back in the day, so highly recommend. I've known him for a long time. He says, Trump tells aides he's willing to end the war without reopening Hormuz. So if you put these two things together, it does indicate that at the current moment, that is what Trump wants us to think or is potentially doing. So this is at least what Donald Trump is telegraphing now publicly and or privately behind the scenes. Everybody do keep in mind that all of this could be an elaborate psyop, as we have seen now multiple times from the Trump administration, potentially trying to signal that the war is over, while if we continue to follow all of the ground troops in the region. So I in no way want to say that this is the end, but let's pretend that it is. Let's pretend that it's Taco Tuesday. And of course, stock futures are surging right now as you and I speak over this. Should they really be surging? I mean, this is a genuine Suez moment for the United States. Let's think about this. The U.S. military went into this campaign unilaterally with Israel with a singular objective: unconditional surrender, the decapitation of the Iranian regime, a replacement of that regime, a reopening, recontrol of the Straits of Hormuz. At one point, we floated a reinsurance scheme backed by the United States and the United States Navy sailing freely through the strait. Now, after over a month, there is now an effective declaration. Trump says, well, we have actually changed the regime because we killed the original Ayatollah. Now we have a new Ayatollah whose father was murdered and his brother and his wife. I mean, can't even go through the list of family members. The guy who had the fatwa against nuclear weapons, he's gone. The hardline IRGC is all in control. The Straits of Hormuz is under Iranian control, who is allowing selectively certain ships that were either Pakistani or Chinese or any country which is willing to make a deal with them. They passed a piece of legislation yesterday in their parliament saying that they have officially approved a toll program, almost like the Egyptians, in the control of the Suez crisis. And then Trump comes in and he says that we are basically will be done because you didn't join us. So first of all, it was a war of choice. It's not like we needed anybody. Allegedly, we were told we could do this all by ourselves. We didn't necessarily need anyone to come in. We blew up the global economy, quite literally. We're going to tell everybody just in the 1 month of what it looks like. Asia, 80% of oil through the Straits of Hormuz goes to Asia. Only 50% goes to China. The rest of them are extremely critical U.S. allies. LNG, which is heavily reliant, Europe is, after the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Oh, well, sorry, 70% of Qatar's Ras Laffan gas, that's gone, just evaporated for the next 4 to 5 years. Good luck paying for it, though, by the way. So what this means is that the U.S. came in here, didn't even military accomplish its objectives, basically got all of our bases like destroyed and or hit. We lost all these strategic aircraft. We humiliated ourselves really in terms of what people expected the United States to be able to do. Now we could finish the job with ground troops. We decided we don't want to do that. And we tell the Europeans and the Asians, go get your own oil. So what's more likely, Crystal, that the UK and the EU and Japan and South Korea are going to form a coalition of the unwilling and go and militarily take the Straits of Hormuz, or Tehran is going to be like, pay up, let's go. And by the way, no more dollars. You're going to denominate it in yuan. Any U.S. flag ship, you're never coming through here. If you're sailing to Israel, you're not coming through here either. And this is the new sheriff in town in the Straits of Hormuz. What's that sound like to you? That sounds like a strategic victory right now, so far for the Iranian Empire. They get to, or the Iranian regime, potentially empire. Used to be an empire. So we've got the Iranian regime, which is now re-empowered, massively rich already as a result of the war and spiking oil prices, control over the Straits of Hormuz. They stood up and survived over the big bad American military and Israel. This is a strategic nightmare. And yet, somehow, it is still the preferable outcome.
Yes.
And that's what's so insane about it. Is we were really screwed either way, which is why we never should have been in this war. I'm just like thinking through all of the global ramifications, and I'm like, I cannot believe that we just blew up the global empire and then, or the global economy, and told all of these countries. I mean, if you're the Gulf, I was telling you before, what do you do now? Iran has been firing all your shit. Now you got to pay the piper.
Yeah, Dubai was getting messed up just yesterday.
They got more missiles yesterday than the first week of the war. Do you just pay it? I guess. I mean, and you bought all these billions of dollars, and all these troops are here, and
if you're Dubai or Abu Dhabi, like your whole brand is screwed. Oh my God. It's over. I mean, it's okay. So again, very possible that this is just a psyop, and some other thing is in the works. We'll put that. But I actually do believe that Trump would really like to taco.
Yes.
That all the reporting about he's trying to find an off-ramp, blah, blah, that he's bored. I mean, I think that is all true. And you see the bond markets are a problem for him, the oil market's a problem, the stock market's a problem for him, his poll numbers are tanking. He's looking at this and going like, all right, we need to wrap this up. So I do give it some credence that this is possible, that he's like, all right, we're just gonna walk away. So let's be really totally clear. If he walks away and leaves the Strait of Hormuz in Iranian hands for them to do with as they wish, it's a surrender. I mean,
No,
it is a surrender.
The ultimate surrender.
Yeah,
of
because
the role of the U.S. Navy, why do you and I pay the taxes we pay, is to guarantee commerce on the high seas.
Yep.
That is literally the point of the empire. That's why Japan and South Korea and all these other countries are like, okay, let's do all this trade. In exchange, you guarantee our security and our ability not to be Chinese vassals. I mean, what are we doing here now?
So we came in, okay, let's just remember, let's rewind. Back when, you know, Trump announces in his baseball cap without a tie on before going to a party at Mar-a-Lago, announces that he started this war, okay? He's calling on the Iranian people to rise up, right? So regime change, like not the fake kind that he's claiming, but the real, like, oh, we're going to have somebody who's, you know, a puppet and amenable to our interests, blah, blah, blah. That's what the original goal was. That and to, you know, destroy or render impossible or do some deal with them to make sure that they're never going to pursue a nuclear weapon. Okay, those things are off the table. Then the war became about reopening the thing that the war closed, the Strait of Hormuz. Now they're saying that is also off the table. And this is why you could never get a straight answer out of them after the initial days of the war of what the objectives actually are. So now, what are we going to, I mean, Trump will claim mission accomplished. Oh, we decimated them and we set them back. No, what you did is you strengthened them. There is zero doubt about it. Yes, there, you know, this and that got hit and there were, you know, tons of civilian deaths. It was horrible, right? There's no doubt that there were losses on the Iranian side. But if they come out of this with control over the Strait of Hormuz, this is like an ability for them to play in the world and have the sort of sanction power that we do, right? If some other country is messing with them, if some country is, you know, supporting a genocide in Gaza or whatever, they can wield this now as a weapon. They can throw their weight around. Not to mention, okay, they still, by all accounts, still have all of the, you know, highly enriched uranium and nuclear material and know-how. Do you think that they may pursue a nuclear weapon now to make sure they don't get messed with again? I certainly would if I was them. So, I mean, what are we, like, so, okay, so let's play this out. I'm just trying to think of, like, what all the implications are. So you're right, the Arab, like, Gulf Arab states, totally fucked. Totally screwed. Like, what are they going to do, okay?
They have all these bases. The Iranians, listen, I'm Iran. I've got you by the balls. And you're Saudi Arabia and you're UAE. Every U.S. troop on the ground gotta go.
Yeah.
Now what? I mean, Trump says he doesn't want to invade.
And this is what they, right, and this is what they said their original goal was. We want all U.S. troops out of the region. We want these bases closed. And we all look at that and we're like, that's insane. Now it's like, is it?
No.
Is it insane? Israel's on here floating, hey, we want the U.S. bases on our soil, which would be a major, I mean, that's a major change in terms of their orientation. Our orientation basically means like the merging of our states completely. That's a whole other can of worms, but that could be where we're heading if these Gulf Arab states are like, you know what, this is not going to work for us. Like, you made us a target, and then you screwed everything up for us, and then you cut and run. Okay, so that's the Gulf Arab states. For the Israelis, Iran is not in chaos. They did not collapse the state. They strengthened the logic of pursuing, you know, longer-range ballistic missiles and a nuclear weapon. Do you think the Israelis are just going to sit back and say, that's cool, we're going to let that happen? No, they're not. You're still going to have the same logic on the Israeli side from Netanyahu.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna stop streaming.
I believe I will.
11 minutes.
Ooh, they took out the enemy's middle tower! Come on, Sprites! Did you see what they did, Rick? Did you see what they did? Frankly, Morty, no. Paying attention.
So soon.
Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about?
I suppose. I believe I will.
Damage!
Already? In good time. Yes.
Uh-oh, you better hold on to your hat because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby, 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Yes, yes.
The smell of freshly slaughtered bodies. Enemy middle barracks just got wrecked, baby! Uh-oh, monster kill. Bring it, wrecked! What's up for me? Man, you might as well save that energy, because Radiant just fortified their structure. Fortified their structure. Ooh, they took out the enemy's middle tower. Godlike godlike. What I call Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack. Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serve them right. Oh, there was nothing that could stop this man. You know, Morty, sometimes it feels like they don't even care. Boy, that was some kind of a fit game. Dire win.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna stop for now.